All right, seriously, would somebody at YouTube please tell me what in the hell am I doing wrong that you keep ghosting my account, my channel? You let me get like thousands of views and then all of a sudden I get no views. What in the hell? And you can't just keep telling me it's the algorithm. I've obviously done something that YouTube doesn't like. The algorithm has identified some particular key word, and now I go from, well, like recently, I started to do good again after doing bad for a really long time, but I'm seeing a different kind of decline now. But I saw 2,600 views on a live stream where the couple days before I had 100 in a 24-hour period. Also, after 24 hours, my live stream counts just keep going backwards and backwards and backwards and backwards until like it'll reach zero eventually, I guess. Um, but how can I go from 1,000, 1,200, 2,000, 2,600 views on a live stream to zero every time I go live? Zero. Nothing. Nothing. No views. Nothing. I put a video out. I get 10 views. Maybe 3 views. A regular video. Oh, I used to get hundreds of views on almost every video I put out. It was rare that I had a video that had less than 100 views. I mean, yes, I'm a small channel, but I'm getting very close to 10,000 subscribers. And you guys just keep screwing with me. You keep putting the brake, you slam the brakes on me. Like, boom. How come I can't say what I want on my channel? Why? You don't have any rules that you put public. You don't give a person a notification to say, hey, you were talking about politics and we don't agree with your politics, so we're going to hide your channel. Or we're not going to promote you. You're not going to show up in the YouTube Shorts feed when you go live vertical. You know, I've invested a lot of time into this channel. I spend all day, every day doing stuff for this channel in hopes that one day the channel's going to blow up and I can afford to pay my bills. And it's extremely frustrating that I can do really good on a live stream and then all of a sudden I'm going to be doing like crap for a couple months. I had 2,000 new subscribers in the month of October. 2,000. All in October. And I was getting 20 or 30 subscribers a day every time I would go live. To where I'm at now, I'm lucky to get 1 or 2 subscribers a day, maybe not even that. How the hell does this channel go from getting 2,000 subscribers in a 28-day period to less than 100? Like 28. You know? What in the hell's going on? You can't tell me that that's the algorithm just doing its thing. No, there's something going on here, and nobody wants to be transparent about anything. And when I go and scroll through the live stream and there's some weird person laying on the floor sleeping with a camera on them, and there's 1.5K people watching them right then and there. There was this live stream with the camera, and it was a piece of bread leaning up against the wall. 1,000 people were watching that. There's weird people sleeping on camera, and they've got thousands of people watching them. Why? I mean, it makes no sense. Now, I get it, like, not a lot of people might want to watch my content, but when things were normal, I would get all these weird comments from all these weird trolls, and I would have to constantly, I had a bunch of moderators because I couldn't get rid of all the idiots. YouTube won't even protect us. We can't even ban these people. We can time them out and hide them from the channel. You know what hiding them from the channel means? They can still stalk you and watch your channel. They just can't comment. Okay? So, what? Why don't I have the right to ban somebody from my channel. I don't want these people on here. They're gonna talking about some weird stuff. You can't remove them. Why not? We know who they are. We know their account. So I just don't understand. What's the deal, YouTube? Seriously. You guys are making tons of money off of everybody. You run all your ads on our channels, and you pick who you want to put here. If it's not, your politics, then you just ghost them. I try not to talk about politics on the channel. I try to leave that out of the whole thing because it's a ham radio channel. But obviously, something I said doesn't align with YouTube's core beliefs. Can't you guys learn to just be a social media outlet and be unbiased? Can't you keep your own agenda out of YouTube? Can't we have complete transparency where anybody has the right to say what they feel within reason, How come the Democrats can talk about this on here and the Republicans can't talk about this? How come people can film protests and stuff down in Los Angeles and get thousands and thousands of views? You want that. You're promoting that. And then if somebody else films the other side of the coin, then you hide them. So who's paying you money to manipulate all this stuff? I don't care. I just want to run my channel, Why am I being targeted? I'm not doing anything. I'm not an activist. I don't even vote. I mean, what the hell? It doesn't make sense. I don't vote. I don't care about politics. It's all birds of a feather flock together, one wing of the bird is the same as the other wing, I don't get involved in that crap. But I don't like what's going on, so I've talked about it, but how come I can't talk about it? I'm not making anything up. I'm just talking about what I've seen. And I haven't been talking about it, so what in the hell is going on to where you need to, hide my channel? Always just no warning, nothing, just go from doing really good to just, down in the toilet, and that's where you're going to be. And then maybe if I don't put out videos for a month, and I come back, I'll get really good views. And what I usually would do, if the live streams didn't work, I wouldn't do one for, a couple weeks, And I love doing them, so it's kind of hard for me to not. But anyway, I would test the waters and I'd go, oh, wow, look, we have, 5 people watching. Everybody that's watching this are 5 people. That's nothing. Well, when they ghost me, I get nobody on my channel. Zero. So for me to see 5 people at a time on my live stream is a big deal. That means that I'm not being hidden. And if I see 20 people, I'm like, wow. So, I'm not asking for much here. Just stop suppressing my channel. Jesus Christ. I didn't do anything wrong. If you don't like what I'm doing, then remove my channel. Send me an email. Say, hey, we don't want you talking about this. Okay, I'm not going to talk about it. But no, YouTube can't do that. They want to play little games. So, if you're a creator and you're experiencing problems like this, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and a like. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm really close to 10,000K. Let's tell YouTube to piss off.